In the St. Joseph's Hospital School Wellness Center program, we want to offer you education, not only health assessments, but life lessons for your children, our future. And today, the topic we tackle has unfortunately affected most of our society, and it is drugs and alcohol. And now, joining us to discuss this matter, we have our very own doctor from St. Joseph's Hospital, Negombo, Dr. Solan Barachi. I go on, doctor.
I run you on.
And for our very first question, let us start with the simple basics. Doctor, why do you think so many of these young students are so attracted to alcohol?
There isn't just one reason. Many young people are influenced by peer pressure, emotional stress, curiosity, misleading messages on social media, or simply the feeling of or wanted to fit with others. Sometimes they believe everyone else doing it, so why shouldn't I? Unfortunately, these types of thinkings can lead them down a very dangerous path.
Yes, doctor. Many students believe that it will not hurt them if they try it just once. Just once will not harm me. Doctor, is there any truth to that belief?
This is one of the biggest misconceptions. For many people, addiction begins with the thought, I will only try it once. Certain drugs affect brain's reward system. Many people want to experience that feeling again and again. What starts as curiosity can gradually become dependence.
Alcohol and drugs are generally known to give off a feeling most generally called the high. And this high is what students and people chase behind. So doctor, do you think the reason why so many students get addicted to alcohol and drugs is because of this temporary feeling?
Yes, some substances may create a short-lived feeling of happiness, excitement, relaxation, and confidence. However, those feelings can last for a brief period. Once the effect wears off, people often want to experience that again, leading them to use that substances repeatedly. This is how the addiction can begin.
Moving on to our next question. Doctor, how much does a child lose in their life because they chase this temporary feeling?
That's a good question, Leon. They can lose some of the most valuable things of their life. Their health, their education, their sporting abilities and talent, their memories and concentration, and their future career pathways, their dreams and the ambitions, their trust of their parents, their good friendships also. A few moments of pleasure are never worth the risking lifetime opportunities.
It has come to a point in society where students believe they need alcohol and drugs. Doctor, what do you think about this?
I would say that's simply not true. You don't need any drugs or alcoholic drugs to enjoy the life. Real happiness comes from spending the time with your family, playing sports, enjoying music, traveling, dancing, learning new skills, achieving goals, and also making meaningful memories with your friends. The greatest joy comes from a healthy body, a calm mind, and freedom to make good choices.
Peer pressure, a disease that affects most of our world, our children and our youth. Doctor, what would you say if a student is not sure what to do when his or her friend convinces them to try alcohol, to try drugs, convincing them that it's just once and it will not hurt to just experience it? Doctor, how should students handle such pressure?
Learn to say no. You need to confidently say, no, I don't use drugs. I only focus on my future. I'm focused on my education and my goal. A true friend will always respect your decision.
And doctor, what would your advice be To all the students out there who struggle with alcohol and drugs.
They should never feel afraid to ask for help. Talk to your parents, a teacher, a school counselor, or healthcare professional. The earlier someone seeks help, the greater their choice of making a full recovery and returning to a healthy, successful life.
And as we come to the conclusion of this informative discussion, Doctor, what would your final advice be to all the students and children out there?
Your life is incredibly valuable. Your dreams, your talents, your educations, and your future are worth more than any drugs or alcoholic drinks. Close wisely. Protect your health. Believe yourself. Don't hesitate to ask for help when you need help. Remember, the choice what you take today will shape the future you live tomorrow.
This message is brought to you by St. Joseph's Hospital, Nigampo. Remember, every little step builds a healthier tomorrow.